The Search tab is the next in the series and allows the user to search for properties that fit a specific profile. Keywords can be searched that may help identify properties that have the potential for renovation or redevelopment. This example uses the suburb of Wynnum, a suburb of Brisbane, and searches for houses with properties advertised with the keyword STCA, renovate, and only those that have been listed since the 1st of January 2022. Once the selections are made, I click on Process Selection to reveal the results of a search. In this example, only 3 properties fit the selection criteria. The links to real estate listings and property profiles is also available on this sheet. The list of features is determined by the program, and the list of keywords can be updated on the default sheet to suit each user's requirements. The state, the property type, and all of the entries for the date, the year and the month and day are all drop-down lists and should not be entered manually. If only the location and the state are entered, all properties will be listed. This function does not have any financial analysis, and none of the functions like mapping or output to files or print are available. This function is completely independent of any other functions available in the program. Moving on, we have the Favourites sheet, and this is used for setting up a list of favourite suburbs with their respective search options so they can be processed on a regular basis. At the moment, the sheet shows no favourites listed. I can add to the list by making all of the selections I want on the selection sheet and then clicking the button Add to Favourites. And then when I go back to the favourite sheet, I'll see the selection listed. You can have up to 16 selections for processing, and all I need to do is to click on Process Favourites, and each selection will be processed in turn. A separate results sheet will be created for each selection. The resulting result sheets will not have links to real estate advertisements and property profiles, nor are there any options to output the data to maps, PDFs or CSV files. I can delete any selection just by clicking on the column heading Delete, and I can change the order of processing just by clicking on the selection and clicking the Move Up or Move Down buttons. I can also elect to bypass some selections rather than delete them from the list. One important feature that can be selected on the selection sheet when adding a selection to favourites is the option to include alerts. When this is selected and favourites are processed, all properties that have been listed since the previous occasion when favourites were processed will be indicated with an alert on the results sheet that there is a new property listing. These types of alerts can be set up in Domain and realestate.com, but they generate and send an email advice of new listings overnight, so the user becomes aware of the new listing the next day. With this option, the user has the ability to find new listings on the day they occur and not the following day. The default screen is the last in the series. This is where selections for keywords that are available on the search sheet are entered. There are also some defaults that are used in Google Earth mapping, some parameters that are still in development, and a number of other defaults used by the program. These are more fully explained in the documentation. It also provides an indication of how many days remaining on the GVA license. This is the last in the series, and the next video is a very quick demonstration of how the program works.